like to have the little videos of our chats. Okay, so good listening position.
Yes, sir.
I loved your pop-up front kick. Notice how much easier it's getting, like fluid?
Yes, sir.
That's
Thank you, sir.
the power of practice, so good job. Okay, what was the life skill on this week that we talked about? The word?
Empathy.
Empathy. So empathy is when we look at a situation or what's going on and we try to figure out what is actually happening. Because if we figure out what's actually happening, we know how to respond and not just react. Reacting is like when you're emotional. You know how like something doesn't go the way you want and you just overreact? You're reacting. Whereas if you're responding, it means you're being thoughtful, you're thinking about it. But you have to have empathy and learn more about the person or the situation so that you know how to respond. So like the example of the garden, if I'm growing plants, tomatoes, lettuce, whatever it is, if it's not growing or going well, do I get down and do I get mad at the plants?
No, sir.
I don't get mad at the lettuce because it's just trying to say, let us grow, right? Just kidding. So what do I need to do? What do I need to look at in this situation? If my lettuce isn't growing well, ma'am,
Maybe it doesn't have enough water.
maybe it needs water, maybe it needs less water, right? Sir,
Maybe some.
sunlight could need more, could need less. Sir,
The dirt.
the dirt or the soil could be off. It could need some, go ahead.
Time.
Might just need time. That's a good point. I wasn't even thinking of that. Sir, or ma'am?
Maybe there's plants around that it needs time to breathe.
Okay, oh yeah, like if there's too many plants nearby or weeds kind of drowning it out. Yes.
Or maybe you're not maintaining it enough, so there's like weeds growing around, like
Right.
say it's a pot or a garden bed, and there's like weeds growing around it, and it's kind of like taking all the water from it.
Right, I see what you're saying. So, but do you see how in all these situations you're looking at the whole situation, looking for a solution or what's the actual problem? You're not getting mad at the lettuce because we know that's not going to do any good, right? Yelling at the lettuce is just going to make you look weird on TikTok or whatever it is. I don't know. So we have to look for solutions. Now, at home, it's the same thing. Whether you're working with a brother or sister, mom or dad, if you're getting mad and you're just yelling or arguing or trying to convince them of something and you're not trying to better understand them, you won't know how to respond or work together with them. And you'll just argue, and then you won't have a kind, loving relationship because it'll always be about who's right and who's wrong. Instead of, okay, what are you trying to say? Does this make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So your goal needs to be empathy. Like with chores, if mom or dad is asking you to do chores, is it because they are trying to control your life?
No, sir. No, sir.
They're not just trying to make you do chores for the fun of seeing you do chores. It's because you want the house to be clean and the energy to feel good. And when you're older, you know how to take care of yourself so you're not an adult baby. You don't want to be that, do you? No way, right? But empathy is the key because you have to ask questions and figure out what is going on. So then you know how to respond. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So empathy, say that word.
Empathy, sir.
Yep, it's a big deal. Now, does empathy mean you agree with someone? Like if you're trying to learn about someone's perspective or point of view, does that mean you have to agree with them?
No, sir.
No. But is it still good to learn what they are thinking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like if you were throwing a fit over, you tried your kick and you fell down and you're crying and throwing a fit, I can have empathy towards you and understand what it's like to fail or get frustrated, but does that mean I am agreeing with your fit?
No, sir.
No. But because I have empathy, I know how to help respond in a more effective, helpful way, and that's what I want you guys to learn. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So empathy, that's our life skill. Cool, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Game time. All right, stand up. Oh, there's a bug. Let's show empathy to this bug. Let me get it on video.
Hi, bug.
There's a bug. Can someone get me a tissue? We'll take it outside.
Okay.
Or a paper. Let's get a paper.
Paper. Piece of paper.
It's right there.
Paper. Paper.